Steve McQueen, the iconic actor known as the King of Cool, made a significant impact on Hollywood in the 1960s and 1970s. His captivating on-screen presence and memorable anti-hero roles in films like The Great Escape and Bullitt solidified his status as a cinematic legend. However, beyond the glamour of Hollywood, McQueen's intense personality and strong desire for screen dominance sparked tense rivalries with some fellow actors. In this video, we'll explore the candid thoughts of a few of McQueen's co-stars who weren't afraid to share their less than flattering perspectives on the legendary star. These candid reflections offer a unique look into the actor's complex personality and the challenges of working with a larger-than-life figure like McQueen. From power struggles on set to clashes of ego, we'll delve into the behind-the-scenes drama that surrounded this classic Hollywood star. James Garner, known for his candidness, held strong opinions about his contemporary Steve McQueen. He didn't see McQueen as an actor, but rather as a movie star. This distinction for Garner was significant. He believed that McQueen focused too much on cultivating a macho image, which often overshadowed his ability to seamlessly inhabit a character. McQueen's approach to acting, according to Garner, was more about projecting a certain persona than becoming one with the character. This led to frustration on set, as McQueen often struggled to fully embody the roles he was given. Despite these challenges, however, Garner maintained a diplomatic approach when working with McQueen. Their working relationship was complex, marked by both tension and friendship. Garner's ability to look past McQueen's shortcomings as an actor and see him as a fellow professional and human being helped to preserve their relationship, even in difficult moments. Despite his criticisms, Garner never lost his respect for McQueen as a movie star and as a cultural icon. He recognized the unique appeal that McQueen had for audiences and the way that he was able to captivate audiences with his rugged charm and on-screen presence. In the end, Garner's relationship with McQueen was marked by a deep respect and admiration, even as he acknowledged the challenges and frustrations that came with working with him. Their friendship highlights the complexities of working in the entertainment industry and the importance of maintaining a diplomatic and respectful approach, even in the face of challenges and differences. In the midst of filming the classic movie The Great Escape, tensions arose between co-stars Steve McQueen and James Garner. McQueen, known for his rebellious personality, was growing dissatisfied with his role in the film. According to Garner, the actor was on the brink of walking off the set due to his discontent. This revelation was made by Garner in an interview, where he discussed his experience working with McQueen on the film. Garner, being the understanding and ego-less individual that he was, recognized the need to address McQueen's concerns. He approached the actor and engaged in a conversation to resolve the issue. As a result of their discussion, changes were made to McQueen's character arc in the film. One notable adjustment was the introduction of motorcycle stunts, which showcased McQueen's skills and interests. This appeased the actor and allowed him to continue his work on the film. Garner's minimal ego and understanding approach played a crucial role in resolving the conflict. His willingness to listen to McQueen's concerns and make adjustments to the film's storyline demonstrates his professionalism and respect for his co-star. In the end, the adjustments made to McQueen's character arc added an exciting and thrilling element to the film. The Great Escape remains a classic to this day, and McQueen's performance is remembered as one of his most iconic roles. The professional relationship between Steve McQueen and his co-star, Robert Vaughn, on the set of The Magnificent Seven was notably turbulent. Vaughn, already an established star, clashed with McQueen's rebellious nature. McQueen was known for his attempts to steal the limelight, and this behavior led to Vaughn prohibiting him from making unscripted moves. However, McQueen saw this as a challenge to overcome rather than a deterrent. Vaughn, who played the character of Lee in the film, was a seasoned actor with several successful projects under his belt. Lieutenant. In contrast, McQueen, who played the role of Vin, was a rising star, still finding his footing in the industry. This difference in their career trajectories and personalities led to a tense working environment on the set. McQueen's attempts to upstage Vaughn were met with resistance. Vaughn, being an experienced actor, was not willing to let McQueen's antics overshadow his performance. He took it upon himself to ensure that McQueen stuck to the script, and this led to a power struggle between the two actors. Despite the tension, The Magnificent Seven went on to become a classic Western film, thanks to the stellar performances of its cast, including McQueen and Vaughn. The film's success is a testament to the talent of the actors, who were able to set aside their differences and deliver memorable performances. In hindsight, the clash between McQueen and Vaughn can be seen as a classic case of two strong personalities trying to assert their dominance. While McQueen's rebellious nature and attempts to steal the limelight were met with resistance, Vaughn's determination to stick to the script and maintain his dignity as an actor paid off in the end. The Magnificent Seven remains a beloved classic, and the tension between its two lead actors has become a part of its enduring legacy. Despite their differences, McQueen and Vaughn were able to deliver memorable performances that continue to captivate audiences to this day. Steve McQueen, an actor known for his rebellious image, employed several tactics to draw attention to himself on the set of The Magnificent Seven. The film, a classic Western, saw McQueen sharing the screen with Yul Brynner, a well-established star at the time. Determined to make his presence felt, McQueen resorted to various antics. One of his most notable tactics involved flipping a coin. McQueen would nonchalantly flip the coin, catching it with a flourish, a move that was both attention-grabbing and irritating to some of his co-stars. This act, while seemingly innocent, was a clear attempt by McQueen to assert his presence and steal the limelight. In addition to his coin flipping, McQueen also rattled shotgun shells. This sound, amplified on set, served as a constant reminder of his presence. The repetitive noise, while possibly adding to the atmosphere of the film, was also a deliberate act by McQueen to ensure he was not overlooked. Another tactic McQueen used was kicking away a mound of dirt that co-star Robert Vaughn had used to appear taller. This petty act reflected the intense rivalry between the two actors. McQueen's actions, while juvenile, served to exacerbate the tension on set. These actions eventually led to a public confrontation where an angry Vaughn grabbed McQueen. This incident, a reflection of the intense rivalry between the two actors, was a testament to the intense competition that existed during the filming of The Magnificent Seven. In the end, McQueen's tactics, while disruptive, were a reflection of his desire to establish himself as a leading man. His actions, while not always appreciated by his co-stars, were a part of the intense rivalry and competition that existed during the filming of this classic Western. The rivalry between actors Steve McQueen and Paul Newman went beyond just their professional lives, extending into the high-stakes world of racing. Both men shared a passion for speed and competition, but their approaches were vastly different. Newman was known for his methodical and disciplined approach to racing, earning him respect and admiration on the track. On the other hand, McQueen's raw and natural talent often overshadowed his lack of formal training, which led to feelings of bitterness among some of his fellow racers. This tension came to a head during the production of the classic Western Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Despite being offered the role of Sundance Kid alongside Newman's Butch Cassidy, McQueen ultimately declined the part due to a disagreement over top billing. This decision denied audiences what could have been one of the most iconic pairings in cinema history. Newman's dedication to both his craft and his hobbies was unwavering. He took classes to improve his skills as an actor and spent countless hours honing his driving abilities. His hard work paid off when he won several races and even competed in the prestigious Le Mans tournament. Meanwhile, McQueen relied more heavily on his innate talents, creating friction with those around him who felt that he didn't take the sport seriously enough. Despite their differences, it's clear that both men left lasting legacies in Hollywood and in the racing community. While they may have had their fair share of conflicts, it's impossible to deny the impact they each had on their respective fields. Ultimately, whether through skill or sheer talent, these two titans of American culture will always be remembered for pushing themselves and others to achieve greatness. The production of the 1974 disaster film, The Towering Inferno, was marked by a high-profile rivalry between two of its leading stars, Steve McQueen and Paul Newman. Known for their intense competitiveness, the actors' egos clashed throughout the filming, leading to a tense atmosphere on set. McQueen, who was riding high on the success of his recent films, including Bullitt and The Getaway, demanded equal billing and lines of dialogue with Newman. This insistence on parity led to a power struggle between the two, with each trying to outdo the other in terms of screen time and dialogue. The rivalry was further fueled by McQueen's petty grievances and demands. He reportedly insisted on having the same number of words in his dialogue as Newman, going so far as to count the lines and demand adjustments if he felt shortchanged. This led to a series of ego clashes, with the actors vying for control of the set. Despite the tension between the two stars, The Towering Inferno was a critical and commercial success, earning over $100 million at the box office and receiving 8 Academy Award nominations. However, the production process was far from smooth. with the actors' rivalry creating an atmosphere of unease and competition. In the end, the film served as a reminder of the pitfalls of on-set rivalries and the dangers of letting ego get in the way of collaboration. Despite the success of the film, the experience left a bad taste in the mouths of many involved, with the memory of the McQueen-Newman feud lingering long after the cameras stopped rolling. The collaboration between actor Michael Fassbender and filmmaker Steve McQueen started off on shaky ground. At first, the two had difficulty seeing eye to eye, resulting in some initial tension. However, everything changed when Fassbender decided to audition for McQueen's debut feature film, Hunger. During his audition, Fassbender displayed a side of himself that intrigued McQueen, paving the way for what would become a successful professional relationship based on mutual trust and admiration. Hunger, which tells the story of IRA member Bobby Sands' hunger strike while imprisoned in Northern Ireland during the early 1980s, was a challenging project due to its intense themes and graphic depictions of violence. Yet, it provided Fassbender and McQueen the opportunity to push each other creatively, ultimately delivering a powerful and thought-provoking piece of cinema. Following their success with Hunger, Fassbender and McQueen went on to collaborate on two more films, Shame and 12 Years a Slave. In both projects, Fassbender delivered bold and unforgettable performances under McQueen's direction. Their work together has been celebrated for tackling complex social issues like addiction, mental health, and slavery, leaving lasting impressions on audiences worldwide. Despite the challenges they faced, initially, Fassbender and McQueen have developed a strong working relationship built upon daring choices and fearless creativity. With 3 critically acclaimed films already under their belts, fans eagerly await future opportunities for these talented artists to continue pushing boundaries together. Known for his captivating on-screen presence, Steve McQueen's conduct behind the scenes often led to disputes and conflicts. The actor's insistence on portraying a macho image and his disruptive behavior frequently created tension, revealing the complexities that lay beneath his captivating on-screen presence. Despite his undeniable talent, many in the industry perceived McQueen more as a movie star than a genuine actor. His conduct on set was often far from professional, leading to numerous conflicts with directors, co-stars, and crew members. The actor's disruptive behavior was well documented, and he made enemies everywhere he went. McQueen's conduct on set was often erratic and unpredictable. He would frequently show up late, refuse to rehearse, and insist on doing things his own way. This behavior often led to clashes with directors, who found it difficult to work with the actor's demanding personality. The actor's co-stars also found him difficult to work with. His insistence on portraying a macho image often led to conflicts, as he refused to back down or compromise. This behavior created tension on set, making it difficult for his co-stars to work with him. Despite his many flaws, Steve McQueen remains a classic example of a movie star. His captivating on-screen presence and undeniable talent have made him a legend in the industry. However, his conduct on set reveals the complexities that lay beneath his captivating on-screen presence. McQueen's behavior on set was often disruptive and unprofessional, leading to conflicts with directors, co-stars, and crew members. Despite this, his talent and captivating on-screen presence have made him a legend in the industry. His conduct on set may have made enemies everywhere he went, but his talent and charisma have ensured that he will always be remembered as a classic movie star. After Steve McQueen's passing, his estate became a source of controversy. His heirs were determined to preserve his legacy and actively pursued legal action against unauthorized exploitations of his image. The actor's estate was embroiled in legal battles, particularly over the use of his likeness in advertising. McQueen's heirs took a firm stance against the unauthorized use of the actor's image, which had been appearing in various commercial ventures without their permission. The disputes over the estate's management and the unauthorized use of McQueen's image led to a series of legal proceedings. The legal battles over the actor's estate were not limited to external disputes. Internal disputes among the heirs also arose, causing further controversy. Despite these challenges, McQueen's heirs remained committed to preserving the actor's legacy and ensuring that his image was not used without authorization. The legal proceedings over the estate's management and the unauthorized use of McQueen's image continued for several years after his death. The actor's heirs were successful in their efforts to protect his legacy and prevent further unauthorized exploitations of his image. In the end, McQueen's heirs were able to preserve the actor's legacy and ensure that his image was used in a manner that respected his memory. The legal battles over the estate's management and the unauthorized use of McQueen's image served as a reminder of the importance of protecting an individual's legacy and the need to respect their memory after they are gone. James Garner, known for his role in the TV show Maverick, compared Steve McQueen to Marlon Brando. However, Garner had a less than favorable opinion of McQueen as an actor. According to Garner, McQueen was more of a poser than a genuine actor, putting on a show for the cameras rather than truly inhabiting his characters. Despite his criticisms of McQueen's acting style, Garner did acknowledge the actor's undeniable charisma and star power. In fact, it was this charisma that led to significant changes being made to the film The Great Escape in order to accommodate McQueen's demands and stubbornness. McQueen was dissatisfied with his character's lack of action and motorcycle scenes in the original script. In response, the film's producers decided to add in several motorcycle stunts and chases, specifically for McQueen's character. These scenes became some of the most iconic and memorable parts of the film and are still celebrated by fans today. However, McQueen's demands and behavior on set were not without their challenges. The actor's stubbornness and refusal to compromise often led to delays and conflicts with the film's directors and producers. Despite these challenges, however, McQueen's star power and undeniable charisma ultimately won out, resulting in some of the most memorable scenes in this classic film. Steve McQueen, the actor known for his heroic image, was notorious for his disruptions on the set of The Great Escape. His insistence on portraying a heroic character caused tensions with the director and cast. The film's stuntman, Bud Akins, recalled that McQueen's desire to be the center of attention led to several pranks aimed at upstaging his co-star. James Garner, who played Flight Lieutenant Bob Henley, also known as the Scrounger. One of McQueen's tactics was to flip a coin to determine who would go first in scenes, regardless of whether it was appropriate or not. This behavior caused delays and frustration on set, as the crew had to reset the scene for each take. McQueen also rattled shotgun shells in his pockets during scenes, creating unnecessary noise and drawing attention away from his co-stars. The tension between McQueen and Garner reached its peak during a scene where Garner's character was digging a tunnel. McQueen, playing Captain Virgil Hiltz, also known as the Cooler King, kicked away the mound of dirt that Garner had carefully constructed, ruining the shot and causing Garner to lose his temper. Despite these disruptions, The Great Escape became a classic film, in part due to McQueen's charismatic performance and daring stunts. However, his behavior on set left a sour taste in the mouths of many of his co-stars and crew members. The film's stunt coordinator, Yakima Canet, later recalled that McQueen's ego and desire for attention often got in the way of the production. In the end, Steve McQueen's insistence on portraying a heroic image and upstaging his co-stars led to tensions on the set of The Great Escape. While his performance and stunts are remembered fondly by audiences today, the behind-the-scenes stories reveal a different side of the actor's personality. Steve McQueen, known for his rugged charm and intense on-screen presence, found himself in a heated rivalry with actor James Coburn, who went by the stage name Briner, during the filming of The Magnificent Seven. McQueen's jealousy of Briner's established status and iconic performances fueled their rivalry, leading to confrontations and public spectacles on set. Their feud began when McQueen, a newcomer to the film industry, felt overshadowed by Briner's experience and success. Briner had already made a name for himself with his memorable performances, leaving McQueen feeling like an outsider. The tension between them was palpable, and it wasn't long before their rivalry spilled over into the public eye. During filming, McQueen and Briner's rivalry reached a boiling point, resulting in several heated arguments and physical altercations. The two actors' egos clashed, and their competitive nature created a volatile atmosphere on set. Despite the best efforts of the director and crew, the animosity between McQueen and Briner continued to grow, leading to several public spectacles that made headlines. But McQueen's rivalry wasn't limited to his work on The Magnificent Seven. He also had a contentious relationship with fellow actor Paul Newman, with whom he shared a passion for racing. McQueen's natural talent and Newman's methodical approach created tension and bitterness between them as they competed for dominance on the track. Despite their rivalry, both McQueen and Newman were highly respected in their field, and their work continues to inspire and entertain audiences to this day. Their feuds and rivalries serve as a reminder of the intense passion and dedication that goes into creating a classic film or racing to the finish line. Steve McQueen's career is filled with memorable roles and iconic films. However, two particular stories stand out: his missed collaboration with Paul Newman and their on-set rivalry during the Towering Inferno. Firstly, McQueen had the chance to work alongside Newman in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, but turned it down due to a disagreement about top billing. This refusal resulted in a lost opportunity for these two great actors to share the silver screen. Later, when they finally did collaborate in the Towering Inferno, tensions were high between them. Both stars wanted equal importance and screen time, leading to competitive behavior. Petty disputes occurred frequently, causing an uncomfortable environment on set. Despite this tension, the movie still managed to become a box office success. It's fascinating to imagine what could have been if egos hadn't interfered during Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Regardless, even though McQueen and Newman didn't always see eye to eye, their combined talent left an indelible mark on cinema history. During their first meeting, the actor Steve McQueen initially perceived Michael Fassbender as somewhat cocky, with an air of overconfidence. However, Fassbender's subsequent audition revealed a new dimension to his personality, leading McQueen to reevaluate his initial impression. Fassbender's willingness to embrace vulnerability and complexity in his performances was a rare and refreshing quality that caught McQueen's attention. This newfound respect for Fassbender's talent and dedication led to a successful collaboration between the two artists. Throughout their work together, Fassbender consistently showcased his ability to delve into the depths of his characters, revealing their raw emotions and inner struggles. His performances in McQueen's films were a testament to his commitment to his craft, and McQueen couldn't help but be impressed by Fassbender's transformation. The actor's ability to embody complex and nuanced characters was a key factor in their fruitful partnership. Fassbender's willingness to explore the darkest corners of his characters' psyches earned him McQueen's admiration and respect. In the end, Fassbender's talent and dedication to his craft proved to be a valuable asset to McQueen's filmmaking. Together, they created a series of classic films that will be remembered for generations.